babies, Bethy. Here is little baby.
And me too. I like to be slower.
Yes, here is George and Bethany. George is getting his first ride in the stroller today. We did some mowing, and I had Dad make a trail out into the woods because this is our road. It's nice and flat here, and then it goes to a curve. But I've told you before, like, our mailbox has been hit so many times we just stopped putting it back up. And the road is always riddled with beer cans. There's Jack. Isn't he big? Jack just turned 11 this summer. Well, late spring. The other guys are up there. So they're getting to ride their bike because we came out on the road instead of in the woods, because the clouds have kind of moved in and we've been getting just a few sprinkles. Oh, somebody went off the road. Anyways, I have been on the couch for a week dealing with different ailments and issues. I feel like I am either feeding a baby and diapering him and holding him to get him to sleep, or I am pumping milk or dealing with sore breasts from clogged milk ducts and mastitis. So I was actually worried about an abscess because I had such a hot red spot, and after I started using the breast cups that I can wear to keep my clothing off of my nipples, that helped a lot. But it just feels good to get up and move around a little bit. I think yesterday all I did was haul water to the swather, and he got something going on with his radiator and it kept overheating. So I probably made 8 trips out here to this field behind me because he's swathing the ride down. So my little bike riders there. Got one in front of me, 2 behind me. So anyways, it's really nice to get out off the couch. It's quiet. There's no traffic because it's late on Sunday. And around here at this time of day, seems like all the neighborhood is either at home, passed out, or at the bar. So we'll do this and we'll figure out some plans for dinner. I did not take anything out of the freezer because nothing sounded good, but the neighbors have been keeping us some sweet corn, so I thought I could at least do sweet corn and noodles and maybe some fresh tomatoes and cucumbers cut up. A little summertime dinner. Yay, a beer can! This is exactly what I'm talking about. I can't mid-frame switch the camera facing outwards, but here we are. Coors. Everybody over! Car. Beer can right in the side of the road. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. That's not a good way to water that. Now, did those roots all get some water? Good. So here's a nice little thing that I got my husband to do for me. Not that he wasn't willing, but because our road can be hard to walk at different times of the day, this is our maple syrup woods. So you have seen some of this in the past. There's the sugar shack. And there were some videos of Murdoch and Trey and I tapping these trees. I guess like 2 years ago. So he came out here and he actually brought the regular lawnmower out instead of just the brush hog. His dad has a John Deere 932 and the thing is a beast. It cuts nice and cuts like a brush hog. So he was able to come through here. You can see how tall this stuff is. The whole lane was grown up, and we don't do a whole lot out here right now. He uses this for some of his implement storage, so he's been out here for stuff like that. So basically some of the woods just get kind of trampled. And during the early spring and fall, we came out and cleared some paths of some sticks, but this is just such a nice area to walk, and there's so much shade. It is at least 10 degrees difference here, and we've got little Peanut and little Bethany. Hi. All loaded up, and this is why we chose this stroller, because these wheels can go through these woods, and there's quite a sandy area on the way up here, so it's all downhill here and beautiful. Oh yes. And if we stay on this trail, there's a short loop that we have been following for doing maple syrup, and it's like a cut through. Or we can go all the way to the end. But this path has been here for years. This is one of the trees that we tapped. Most of the bigger ones here are maple trees. So it's just a real nice section that we'll be adding more maple syrup taps to in the future. And because this area is so flat, and coming from a downhill, you normally go that way for the maple syrup into a short loop, but we're going this way, and we got lots of these big rocks here, so it can be hard for the trucks and anything else to get through. But on foot with this stroller, it's real nice, and the tractors get through fine. Don't walk on my feet, please. But on a normal walk, I'm just walking a normal steady pace. It's uphill coming here, and it's uphill going out, and then downhill to the farm. But that grassy section that I was walking on the way out is a little bit harder to push the stroller. And this area is kind of low-lying, so in the early spring or in a very wet season, it can be hard to get through. Nothing grows in this middle. You can see everything's real small. And it seems to get about... We're down in the loop! But it's so rocky that it's hard to get through. But this is our woods, everyone, and I just wanted to show you the nice little walk that we were getting to do. The boys are catching up. They tend to fall behind a bit. Murdoch's way back there in an orange sweatshirt, but he blends in more with the trees with his gray. Oh, that is huge. Well, the boys we always say we're going to go for a nature walk. I don't know if that's a hen of the woods. There's a little piece. That is filled full of water. Look up here at that mushroom. Here he is. I know, it gets a little lighter out here, doesn't it? So I think I said before, the woods are like 30 or 40 acres. I've never been good at keeping track of that, but it's way more woods than we use right now. But plenty of woods that we can grow into it. The boys can become hunters and fishers. We're right here next to the river. You can see right where what? Oh, ironwood, he says. This is ironwood right here. It's real heavy, real thick wood. This is the leaves on it. We cut some of this where it was dead on the edges. so that we know we can get through here better in the winter. And it opened up this corner quite a bit. You see how much they like it out here. When we got back from our bike ride last night, they all the way back, we need to do this again, we need to do this again, and we weren't even done doing it. Dad made such a nice path through here, didn't he? Yeah, he went down there a little bit for me. He said he went down into some clearings. Yeah. Got a branch? That's okay, we can get over it. Now it's a woods, it can get kind of mosquito-y, but right now there's no mosquitoes out here bugging. Yeah. Well, maybe. You see, there's the river. It's nice and wide. Too wide to even swim across, and it's real still right now. We do find golf balls. We have a couple of houses on the other side of the river, and they apparently like to practice golf. Murdoch. So little baby's starting to fuss. I might have to carry him, and that's the nice thing about this stroller. It pushes so easy. You put it down in the basket. Fine, because we need more golf balls. We used to live near a golf course, and we probably got hundreds of golf balls. And then every time we come out here, the boys found more golf balls. We would find garbage from the people who used to hunt here. I got a lighter, got a bottle of something over there. We usually bring a plastic bag with us and collect what we can. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, here's. Gotta take care of our woods, don't we? Okay, okay, we're gonna leave the garbage for today, and we'll collect the garbage another time when we bring it back. Yeah. So eventually, I'm gonna have him build us a boat launch and a fishing dock. And this little area here by this great big tree, you can see somebody at some point used this area. Oh, okay. You see this kid, how much he's grown? So right beyond that tree is going to be a launch and a ramp. And it's a nice downhill right there too, so it's a good spot to do it. Every now and then you can see there's cattle fencing right here from years and years ago. They used to turn them loose out here in the woods. That's called initials. Somebody carved their initials in the tree. You want to go that way to the river? Woo! Over the big sticks, we have deer trails going through here. See? It's got a barn full of pigs and beef, and just haven't felt the need to come out chopping up woods to clear ways and get deer out. And yeah, this is a lot more clear than it was this spring, though. We went through, there was a lot of stuff like this. But anyways, thanks for going for a walk for us. This is getting kind of rough and uphill, and I need 2 hands. And my minions have wandered off into the woods. They're going off the trail. So see you next time, everyone. Bye. You like the stuffing and the cottage cheese?
Yeah.
Good. Betsy says she doesn't like the chicken. We did a roast chicken in a cast iron pot in the oven today. We just got back from our walk, and the boys are topping off the cow's water because they didn't do it earlier. So we have roast chicken with gravy, stuffing. Jack and Bethany made a no-bake cheesecake. Mom cut up some strawberries and added a couple tablespoons of honey to that. We have our Mouville milk. Murdoch over there, he has chicken and he'll have cottage cheese because he doesn't like stuffing. And I gave him the options of Heinz, Simply Heinz, or Sweet Baby Ray's. They have not had our Kraft barbecue sauce at the store lately, except for in the very small container.
And we will do something new.
So if you are watching sugar, Sweet Baby Ray's is high fructose corn syrup, and Simply Heinz is just sugar.
Do it, you will do it.
So we don't normally buy Sweet Baby Ray's. It tastes very good, but it's not very good for us. And the kids go through a lot of ketchup because mostly they put too much on their plate. Hi. So I pay a little extra to have the sugar only. But this is our dinner for tonight. Little Bethany is very interested. And baby is very mad.
4, 2, 7,
You do?
8, 9,
Okay, you can have 9.
and 3.
Okay, you can have 9 and 3. So this is the only way sometimes I can get my eating done at all, is to have to feed the baby.
If we give it stuff, I don't get chicken.
Lately, it pretty much seems like I end up leaving the table.
Always do. And it takes chocolate milk is a taste. They call this cheese. And oysters and something.
Okay.
And chicken.
Kathy likes so many things.
Yeah.
So since nobody else is here for dinner and it's just Bethany and I'm just feeding the baby at the table. The boys are finishing up their chores outside, and Dad isn't here yet, and it is 8:20 at night. So the sun is going down and it's time to be finishing up. We're eating extraordinarily late because of going for our walk.
Daddy, we will go to school with Daddy. And these things flower bracelets, they're so pretty.
Bethany really wants to be included. So I just need to get off the couch and off the bed because I pretty much either end up editing videos sitting in bed, our TV in there is broke, and the kids are watching, PBS has like 24-hour PBS now on 23.4, and it's either that or Cubo. So a lot of the shows on Ion, we don't have cable TV, you know, so they are a bit too extreme for the kids to watch. So things like Criminal Minds and all the stuff that I would rather watch in my room on my own while they watch their shows, I can't watch this week. So gotta get the TV fixed. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to just kind of start watching Downton Abbey on DVD because it's about the only thing I can watch in their presence because everything else is so raunchy. So yeah. We're going to finish up eating, have our bath time, and get everyone ready for bed.
No, I don't want a bath.
And when you don't want a bath, she never wants a bath. She's all anti-bath lately, aren't you?
No, I don't want a bath.
No, but you stink. You're smelly.
No.
Yes. So.
But my eyes don't.
Your eyes don't want a bath. Well, little baby needs a bath, and Bethany needs a bath too. Yes, look at that little baby. He was screaming and so mad. Yes, he was at his wit's end.
Well, I don't like to be sick. So too little for me.
So that's it for this vlog, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. So